friends, welcome in this new session of One Day One Answer. So you know that this is initiative of GS score for daily answer writing, where we take one area, one theme, and accordingly you write and we discuss on Telegram channel, our dedicated Telegram channel for answer writing. And then we do a one-to-one session also, those who are able to visit us. So this is what the initiative is. This initiative is. Now in this initiative today we are going to you can say take the essay writing, as many of you suggested in the group that I should take essay writing separately apart from the paper 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where we are now. Now if you look at the entire thing about the answer writing, forget about essay alone, then most of the time what happens, because of the so much of the noise, suggestion, etc., things becomes too much of you can say, or things becomes very complicated. It's fully loaded. You need to learn first how to make things easy, doable. That's it. Doable, easy. For essay writing, you will have to start what makes any essay a good essay. That's it. Very simple question. So any essay as a basic demand is basically, number one, it has to be relevant and structured. Very simple. Very, very simple. I have seen that many people talks about too many keywords, loaded keywords. No, relevant. Your write-up is relevant or not. Your presentation is structured, order, integration flow is there or not. Very simple. To develop it further, what is required is two things. Number one, content, and another is crafting. Very simple. Content and crafting. So in content, the first requirement is what? Whenever any topic comes to you, what is the first requirement? First requirement is very simple and straight: get the meaning right. Get the meaning right. If you are not able to get the meaning right of any topic, then you lost the chance there itself. So when you are going to practice for it, you should create a staircase. A staircase for your writing improvement. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and at the same time you are able to measure it also. Because if you are not able to you can say measure it in the sense where you are and what kind of a specific intervention, practice, efforts, mentorship, etc. are required. So finally you will end up by doing a lot of effort, but then you can say effort is not giving a very solid outcome. And this is what generally happens. Most of you are very hardworking, no doubt about it. But make it easy. Make it easy. A strategy, steps, method should be easy, more outcome oriented. So where you say content simply means the first thing first is get the meaning right. The second thing to you can say once you get the meaning right, then what you do? You build it. Fine. आप ऐसे को डेवलप करते हैं. डेवलप करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? आपको डायमेंशंस चाहिए. द मोमेंट आई से डायमेंशन, मेनी स्टूडेंट्स जंप टू सोशल, इकोनॉमिक, पॉलिटिकल. अरे नहीं बाबा, क्या कर रहे हो? Relevant. There are 10 types, 15 types, I don't know how many types suggestions you people only give. No, relevant. To build a story, you simply has to you can say think what are the major you can say the headings that you can create. I'm not talking about heading or subheading. Heading in the sense the key ideas around which you can take the meaning further. You can build this meaning. You can build a story around these meanings. You can fully explain the meaning. Dimension का मतलब इतना ही है. वो सोशल किसी कंटेक्स्ट में सोशल पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी हो सकती है, लेकिन जनरली नहीं होती, क्योंकि जैसे ही आप सोशल पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी डायमेंशन में जाते हो, योर एसे बिकम्स रिपीटेटिव. यू आर गॉन. You are gone. So dimension, and then third part is critical analysis, where you take the edge. your thinking, your visualization, etc. are reflected. And then comes the crafting, means how do you present anything. So ordering, sequencing, paragraphing, direction, how you allow your essay to evolve, etc. That is. So it's very simple. Now, why I am saying all these things? Today also we will discuss, and we are going to do, you can say, a very dedicated boot camp. We do a very intensive 2 days session also. That is also we are going to do it. You will get the detail in the description box itself. So coming back to the point, और हम शाम को टेलीग्राम चैनल पर डिस्कस तो कर ही रहे in any case. So coming to the point, what I'm trying to say, when you practice, you don't jump to you can say writing the mock or the test. You go to the test, but before that, if you do some small practices for very specific areas that we used to do in the classes in terms of the worksheet, anyone who happens to be the part of the GSS score, they know that we frequently use reflective exercise, worksheets, lots of things. That gives you the chance for active learning. You participate, you do, you can say practice on the real time, and this is how you gradually evolve, and you gain the confidence also. So this is how you should start thinking, that this is what the basic requirement is. I will take this year main examination one question itself, which is very easy question. And then today this you can say discussion, I will take some of the very abstract topic also, don't worry for that. So there I am going to take it here, but here it is very simple. You start with this and let's see how we used to build any essay. To understand this, let's take one topic which is very easy topic, rather I will say the easiest one of today's, this year main examination. Forest precedes civilizations and desert follow them. Deserts follow them. So if you look at you can say this topic, the first thing first, you will find there are certain keywords. So always you should start by one thing, what I said, get the meaning right. So there are two kinds of meaning. One is apparent meaning, which is visible. One is underlying meaning. So apparent meaning that you get it from the keywords also. जो दिख रहा है उतना तो बिल्कुल साफ ही देख सकते हो, जैसे फॉरेस्ट है इसमें. सो व्हाट इज फॉरेस्ट? नेचुरल इकोसिस्टम डोमिनेटेड बाय ट्री, रिप्रेजेंट abundant resources, balanced ecological system, etc. Civilizations, advanced human societies with established institutions, etc. Deserts means the barren region with scarce water, vegetation. But here it is metamorphically symbolizing desolation, environmental degradation, and decline of certain things. Metaphor के रूप में use किया हुआ ना इसमें. So this is what. But to get more idea, what you do? You go for more and more brainstorming. And I always say, brainstorming simply means go for a conversation with the topic. Talk to the topic. Fine. So first 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes is enough. And then when you are talking to the topic, don't try to be right itself. Go for open thinking. Go for free thinking. Fine. एक बार पेपर पे आने दो, एक बार की आइडियाज आने दो, उसके बाद उसमें गलत, सही, राइट, रॉन्ग, रेलिवेंट, इररेलिवेंट फिल्टर कर लेना उसको. But 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes first. More you go for free thinking, it's better. That gives you the more and more ideas, more and more scope. The moment you restrict yourself and force the brain कि हाँ इसी डायरेक्शन में सोचना है, तो फिर आइडियाज़ भी रिस्ट्रिक्ट हो जाते हैं. और फर्स्ट 5 मिनट्स में कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है इन सब चीज़ों की. सेट योर सेल्फ फ्री. जितना फ्री छोड़ोगे उतना बेहतर होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू लुक एट यू कैन से द की मीनिंग्स, एज आई सेड दैट इट्स वेरी इजी. द अपेरेंट मीनिंग फॉरेस्ट है, सिविलाइजेशन है, डेजर्ट के आसपास आप की मीनिंग को देख लेते हैं. फाइन. बट as far as brainstorming is concerned, I said that go for more and more question answer format, more and more discussion with the topic. Make a dialogue with the topic. What you are, what kind of topic you are. For example, the first question that comes to the mind, that how have forests historically supported the rise of the civilization? And it's very easy. So the context of this question is civilization have historically dependent on the forest for resources. Then the second question that you will find, that what are the consequences of civilization's growth on environment. A civilization expand, they often, you can say, deplete natural resources, leading to long-term ecological harm. In this topic's context, this is what the point is. Third idea, how do deforestation and environmental degradation relate to the metaphor of desert? This is very important. वो एक मेटाफर है और उस मेटाफर को आपको पूरी स्टोरी में बिल्ड करना होगा. Fine. So context is basically that deforestation leads to desertification, which symbolizes the collapse of once thriving societies. Here it's basically, this metaphor symbolizes a collapse of once thriving societies and due to environmental mismanagement. Fine. Then go for the fourth one. Fourth one, what lessons can be learned from the past civilization that failed due to environmental collapse? It's basically a critical thinking, what happened, anthropogenetic factor, etc. Fine. And so you will find that when you talk about the anthropogenetic factor, so here many ancient civilization you can talk about that failed partly due to the inability to sustainably manage their environment, and it offers a warning for the modern society. Warning for modern society. And when I am using the word warning for modern society, you can use climatic change, you can use deforestation, you can use you can say depletion of natural resources, etc. And then the last question that I have taken, can modern societies prevent turning fertile land into the metamorphical desert? In the sense, it's talking about the solution. Whether it is technology, policy intervention, sustainable practices, attitudinal change of the modern society, they have tools, we have tools to avoid ecological collapse. Provided we intervene fast, we change ourselves, we understand the gravity of the situation, etc. Now, why I have taken this topic? Because this topic is very easy and most of the candidate will pick, most of the competent will pick. I have a question to you, a very simple question. Now, when most of the candidates are picking one or another kind of topic, the question is how you will take the edge. My question is very simple, how do you or how you will take the edge? तुम एज कैसे लोगे? प्रीवियस ईयर्स के टॉपर्स में भी देखो तो मुझे लगता है कि कुछ कैंडिडेट्स जो जीएस स्कोर में रहे हैं, जिनको मैंने बहुत क्लोजली देखा है, दे स्कोर्ड 140, 142. There was one candidate from Azamgarh. I had a word with him after the result. He scored 149 SMA. Selected है, अभी तो फाउंडेशन कर रहा है लवासना में. बहुत सारे अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स को भी मिले. एट द सेम टाइम बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट को अच्छे मार्क्स भी मिले. एट द सेम टाइम यू विल फाइंड दैट स्टूडेंट्स आर गेटिंग 80, 85, 90. एंड दिस इज नॉट द स्टोरी ऑफ लास्ट ईयर. ये 2-3 साल से ऐसी चल रही है, इस तरह से चल रही है. So my point is basically you need to correct your fundamental first, and it's very easy. जिस तरह से हम लोग वर्कशीट्स वगैरह करते हैं, it's very easy. The issue is basically we are not trying to go for thinking. हम लोगों ने thinking को बिल्कुल you can say खत्म ही कर दिया. हम लोगों को लगता है जो apparent वीडियोज़ हैं अवेलेबल हैं और PDFs हैं और कुछ टेस्ट जो PDF में या बुक्स ऑप्शन मिल रही हैं उससे प्रैक्टिस कर लो, हो जाएगा. I don't want to comment on that, but make anything which gives you the holistic preparation, which helps you to organize yourself better, which helps you to go for better confidence building also, that yes, now things are in your control. Through certain practices you can improve, you are able to do it. To take it further, let's go for, you can say, the dimensions. So after getting the brainstorming, what you have to do, you have to build your essay. You have to build your essay in the sense कि अब इस essay को पूरी स्टोरी बनाते हैं, और जब आप एक बिग पिक्चर बनाते हैं तो उसमें कई मिनी स्टोरीज लेते हैं. एंड ईच डायमेंशन इज लाइक ए मिनी स्टोरी, छोटे स्टोरी है जिसको आपको एक तरह से वीविंग करनी पड़ती है. दैट्स इट. इट्स एज सिंपल एज एनीथिंग. सो व्हेन यू गो फॉर प्रैक्टिस, यू गो लाइक दिस एंड देन यू गो फॉर writing a test. Again, you do a small bit size practice of certain things. Content में practice कर लिया, crafting की practice कर ली, brainstorming की कर ली, underlying meaning को read कैसे करते हैं इसकी practice and इसकी practice कर ली. और कितना वक्त लगता है? 10 मिनट, 15 मिनट. तो आप को अपनी एक अप्रोच डेवलप करनी है जो बिट साइज में होगा, जो स्ट्रेटेजिकली फिट बैठता हो इम्प्रूवमेंट में. एंड दिस इज हाउ यू डेवलप योर सेल्फ. To develop yourself, to make yourself better in certain things, you don't require something very big. Something very big. The outcome must be big, no doubt about it. But there is no need to make, you can say, the input very big, very heavy, which is so loaded and so heavy that you sometimes you feel stressed and burdened to carry for the long. So let's come to the dimensions. Dimensions are basically the points through which you basically say a lot of things about the meaning of the topic. So first here you will find that I have written the first thing first. First dimension is very simple, forest as the foundation of the civilization. So you have to say here that how forests are the foundation of the civilization. Which leads to the societal growth, prosperity, etc. It's going to be very simple. Then the second point is environmental impact on civilization. Environmental impact. So you can talk about industrial revolution, environmental impact of civilization. So industrial revolution, resource exploitation, industrial development, etc., urbanization, etc., how it started impacting the environment. Fine. So here basically you will have to talk about one thing in the second dimension, that how the relationship between human development and environment is often imbalanced. How? And there are a lot of stories to talk about, a lot of examples, data, fact to talk about this. And then you take this metaphor of desert following the civilization. So when we say metaphor of desert, जो इस topic में दिया हुआ है deserts. So here the basically you have to talk about that any society that degrade environmental stewardship face the consequences, and that can lead to their downfall. So you have example of historically also and contemporary also, that how certain societies, certain countries, certain regions, etc. are struggling very hard to get the resources for their survival, whether it is water resources, whether it is other kind of resources. And when it goes rampant, this anthropogenic, because of this anthropogenic factor, because of that there are consequences. You have to capture those consequences. And to take it further, you can talk about the lessons from the history. So lessons from the history you will tell all through the examples, stories, etc., through which you substantiate certain things. Fine. And how modern society can learn lessons, provided we are ready to. But there is a problem of our attitude, culture, individual participation. We don't think that it is immediate threat or urgent threat, so we are not ready to respond it. Fine. And then finally you talk about the sustainable civilization in the modern context. And here you need to talk about certain technologies, conscious environmental policies, etc. But here for the critical thinking also you can go and talk about that how it is becoming difficult because of the economic model which is based on the consumption, consumption. So this is how you go for you can say building the key ideas, key dimensions, and then you have to go for conclusion, where conclusion you can talk about the deep connection between the environment and the rise and fall of the human civilization. Fine. And you can talk about certain examples, and simply through any futuristic idea, practice, suggestion, etc., you can end up. Fine. This is how one needs to you can say think about this. As far as structure part is concerned, we'll discuss today evening when we go for the discussion in our Telegram community. So this is how you should start thinking. Again, I am saying you there are two parts: content and crafting. First, you go for content, fine, where you get the meaning right, you get the dimension right, you have some you can say critical thinking through which you get the edge in analysis. The first part is this, and then comes the presentation part. So this is how you should think, you should develop your practice, your plan. Fine. And rest of the things, as far as you can say the further discussion is concerned, that you will the detail you will get in the description box. There you go, and you will get all the details, and join, discuss with me. Let's come. Thank you.